Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in searching around the house, and I remember that I've already read that one. So, we continue in Detective Pikachu as we look around at the house again, which looks a lot cleaner this time. Hey, were you eating chocolate on the desk again?
I get hungry when I use my brain.
Yeah.
You sure keep things tidy. You're neater than I thought.
Well, my dad constantly threw random shit around the house, so somebody had to pick it up. Anyways, I think it's just you're way too messy.
It looks spick and span after a good dusting.
Yeah, I bet Dad'll be surprised.
I like how your sweater is on the coat rack.
Yeah.
All his clothes look the same.
He just likes that. He's like, but there's one piece of clothing. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, what the hell is this door? Why can we not explore the bathroom?
It's the only thing it could be.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head over to Baker's office.
Sure. We headed to the Baker Detective Agency to ask about the locket.
Who would have thought the locket was a camera? But here they are, the pictures we developed from it.
I can't believe it could hold more than one
And you
photo.
know what this tells me? Harry almost had it figured out.
Look at that.
Yep, that's most likely R. And some warehouses, too.
It's too bad we can't tell where this is.
You know, I've seen this building before. This is Ryme Wharf.
We'll go check it out. The culprits could still be there. Maybe using it as a hideout.
Oh, brother. I hope he doesn't start with that whole "it's too dangerous" spiel.
All right, take Excelgor with you.
Huh?
You remember, it's my partner.
Yes, we remember.
I'm not gonna tell you to stop investigating, Tim. But since you were attacked at the TV station, it's the very least I can do.
We're sending you with a
Excelgor
guard.
is quite
Yeah.
dependable. If you run into any
Reinforcements.
trouble, send it back and I'll get help.
Excelsior!
We will, Mr. Baker. Excelgor, thank you.
Selgor! Tim, wasn't this guy really shy before? Hope it's not a problem.
Oh no! See,
We'll
now
be
that
on our way.
it knows
Well,
that you're
I guess we don't have
now that you're
much
on
of a
your way to
choice,
partner,
do we?
he's friendly.
Come on, Excelgor. I'll teach you the basics of detective work.
I know more than you.
Yeah, seriously. Got some backup coming with
Yeah.
us.
Yes, we do. Now there's no sweets on the table for Pikachu to steal.
Fletch?
Yeah, it seems all the same.
Yes.
You found a clue in the locket. That's amazing. Thanks. We should get going. It seems to like you, Tim. It took me over a month to become friendly with it. Maybe it's because I'm with Pikachu. Whatever the reason, I'm glad. Excelgor is a really nice Pokemon. I've never been there, but it seems like there's always a lot of ships coming and going. People and Pokemon from all over the world come to Ryme City.
I bet there are a lot of tasty treats there, too.
Well, we'll find out. Let's head to the wharf. I'm just skipping that line because it's the same damn line for every single place.
Yeah, you're skipping Baker and you're skipping Fletchling.
Hardly skip Baker.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
No kidding.
Let's look for that area
The
in the
ninja.
photo.
It's a yacht. It's the Disney cruise.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
what a huge ship!
It's probably here for the parade today.
Now that's a true luxury liner. I'll bet the food is really good too. Not to mention the coffee afterwards. Sal.
Focus.
Sal. What? Bitter? Coffee is practically a detective's trademark. Selgor.
Pikachu, what are you doing?
Complaining about
Just giving
coffee.
Excelgor a lesson in detective etiquette.
Right.
Anyway, we should probably start gathering testimony. Selgor. Sal.
Huh? Huh, where's Excelgor going?
It said it's not good at communicating.
Well,
I guess
clearly.
it really is shy.
Well, that's no good. It's supposed to be here helping us out.
No. It's supposed to be here's your bodyguard. And it's actively doing that.
Hey, Tim!
What do you want, Pikachu?
I swear that Selgor. Well, I hope you know why we're here. To investigate the accident at Fine Park.
Yeah, to go on a cruise on a luxury ship, I
Yeah.
wish. Investigate the warehouses.
That's right, to investigate the warehouse. We need to find the exact warehouse that's
Sorry, I literally looked away for a second and could not believe that that's where the line ended. I assumed you had to be
No.
you had to be failing to read a word.
And here's photo and see what it can show us. First, we need to have a good look at the photos and figure out what we need to ask. Huh? Why do we only have one photo? What happened to the rest of them?
Oh, I kept the photo of the warehouse, but Exceligor is sorting on to the rest.
What? How are we supposed to gather testimony then? Well, I guess we need to find Excalibur first then.
Yeah, I bet it'll come out when we go to an area with fewer people.
Let's start by gathering testimony.
No idea why you drew this boat, which is completely unnecessary to the warehouse we're trying to look for. Oh, hey, it's a choke.
Hey, are you taking a break too? Not a lot to do until the next ship comes in, eh? Huh? You need to find this warehouse because you're looking for someone, huh? Sorry, the photo doesn't really tell me much. There are so many warehouses around here.
Yeah, that's fair. Are there really that many around the wharf?
Well, yeah, it's called the warehouse area for a reason. Oh, I know. Take a look at this.
A map? Oh, thank you.
Oh, you can have it. Have a look here. The 3 areas around the wharf are all full of warehouses.
If it's only 3 areas, I think we can cover them all. How many warehouses are there in total?
I'd say about 100.
That many?
Yeah, each area has at least 30 warehouses. We'd be here for days if we wanted to check them all.
That's hardly true, Pikachu. We don't have to thoroughly investigate every single one of them in here.
Yeah, you're looking for a warehouse, right? As I said, you're gonna need more than this, though. Right, there are... Right, there are 3 warehouse areas, and there are about 100 warehouses in total.
We can't check all of them. Again, it's not that hard.
Macho.
Great at physical labor.
That's true. And arm wrestling.
Macho.
Macho.
You're bored because the ship hasn't arrived. You want to get back to work, huh?
Ma.
Your job is to move the containers of the ship, huh? Oh, it's good training.
Macho.
And it makes everyone happy? Well, that's good to hear. This is so good.
Hey, Tim!
Yep.
Tim!
According to the map, the warehouse district around Ryme Wharf is divided into 3 areas.
Sorry, I was focusing on the Rattata there. It's just climbing up towards the Rattata sign on the fucking
On the
boat. Yeah. Is it just known that Rattata are gonna climb up these poles? So they just put signs that track the Rattata up there? Like, what the...
Maybe.
Why are those up there? Oh, yeah, and each one looks pretty big.
Now, how do we find the exact warehouse that's in the photo?
I think we need more information.
I agree, let's find out more about the warehouse district itself first.
Easy.
Sam!
Excel. Could you not just disappear all of a sudden? We're a team, right? Now let's see what clues we can find in those photos.
Photo of a man standing at the wharf. I wonder if those are the man's containers.
Yeah, it's not clear if they were just unloaded or are about to be loaded into the ship, but it looks like he's definitely at Ryme Wharf.
I think it's just him and the shipping containers in this photo.
He is a pretty buff guy.
Yeah, his shoulders seem twice as wide as mine.
Let's hope we don't have to tangle with him head on. Excel! If we do, you'll save us. Gee, thanks. I feel so much better now.
Photo of a warehouse.
It's a warehouse. Could be their hideout.
Yeah, we need to find this building and see what's hiding.
For that, we need to gather testimony. Excel, you'll leave that to us. Don't worry, that was the plan to begin with.
He seems so sad.
Is he one of the workers at the warehouse? Looks like he's giving orders to Pokemon.
Pikachu, look at the date.
It's the day Harry had his accident.
So Dad came here before the accident. Maybe you were with him.
Yeah, I can't remember anything, but maybe this is where Keith noticed us.
Is that stuff in the warehouse?
Yeah, it seems like they're moving it out.
There's a man by the entrance. Looks like they're opening the gate.
Yeah, they have the whole place fenced off, pretty heavy security.
So there can't be that many of these places that have this kind of gate. I wonder who he is. Looks like he's speaking with Keith.
Must be one of Keith's men. Let's see if we can find out more about him too.
This is Keith.
Yeah, and that guy looks full of himself here. This is the guy who acted all spineless at GNN.
3 days before my dad's accident.
I see, sounds like Harry was really staking this area out and trying to get to Keith.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
See other photos.
Did we do the time and date of the first photo?
No.
You should probably check that
Like-
too.
I don't think those are actually... I don't think these are strictly necessary. There's a date here.
A week before Harry had his accident.
Pretty clear this guy's involved with R, too, since he bothered to take a photo. Yeah, I don't think the times are actually relevant. They're just interesting. The date and the time on this one is... Hey, it's the day of my dad's accident. Looks like it was taken 12 hours before.
Sneaking to their hideout like that, Harry shouldn't have been so reckless. Huh? I was there too? Blast, I can't remember anything.
Everything. You can't remember jack shit, Pikachu. This must be the second floor.
Yeah, the first floor is some kind of workshop and looks like the second floor is storage.
Makes sense.
Looks like things are being carried into the warehouse by the conveyor belt.
Those are pretty small boxes. I wonder what's in them. Well, presumably R. Looks like they're carrying things that don't go on the conveyor belt.
Yeah, but man, look at the Pokemon. I bet they're all sweaty and stinky.
Did you really need to talk about that?
This guy doesn't have anything.
Must be a supervisor. Already did the photo on that one. Photo was taken 11 hours before my dad's accident.
11 hours. The man in the lab coat.
What's wrong, Pikachu?
I'm sorry I was spacing out there. Excel! What do you mean be more serious? I'm always serious!
No, you're not.
More or less. I wonder what those machines are for. Are they both the same thing? Could they be machines that make R?
Who knows?
What's wrong, Pikachu? You've gone awfully quiet.
I don't know, just looking at this gave me a feeling that I have something important to do.
It's a memory of when you came with Dad?
No, it feels too odd for that. Is this guy a scientist? I had thought Carlos was the only one working with R, but I guess they had other help too.
Yeah, Carlos had given Keith his research data, right? It wouldn't be surprising if Keith had shared the data with this guy. That's gotta be R. I didn't realize they'd made so much of it.
Yeah, Harry must have found this somewhere in the hideout. Excel!
Check the time on this one. 10 hours before Dad had the accident.
Is this inside their hideout? But what could have happened? Is this when he was found out by Keith? This is me, right?
Yeah, you must have been with him too. Don't you remember anything?
No, I can't remember anything. But looking at this photo, it makes me feel uneasy.
Okay. We have seen all photos.
Wow. This is a huge freighter, isn't it? You know, stuff from all over the world gets brought to this port.
Yep, it's a very busy port. Okay, let's back all the way up. Make sure we don't miss anybody way back here.
Only thing we've missed so far is the Rattata. There it is.
Anywhere for food. Yep. Sounds about right. Normal mouse.
What are you running around for? Predator! What? You want to get on the ship? You mean that container ship there?
Oh, no, you can see it. Like, you can see it from this angle. They put them there so that the Rattata can't climb up the ropes. They're explicitly there to keep Rattata out.
That's
Cool.
great.
Predator! Oh, so there are lots of tasty things on board.
Please don't tell me you're thinking of sneaking in there as well, Pikachu.
Of course not. I may look like
I may look like...
I may like good snacks, but not enough to become a stowaway.
I may look like good snacks.
I may look at me and big and pudgy. Oh God, I have meat I can give.
Pikachu, you do realize that your current design has lost like 100 pounds from its original design, right?
No, I'm a pudgy Pikachu.
You are not.
You're trying to get into the ship by climbing the rope, but you always get bounced back near the end.
Oh, some kind of decoration or something on the rope. That must get in the way.
Yeah, you're never going to get in if you just keep trying the same
How
approach.
are you guys trying to explain to him how to better get on this ship?
See, if you don't succeed the first time, you need to stop and think about why and then change how you go about it. If you keep that up, eventually you'll succeed, got it? Ratata! Rata! Yeah, that's the spirit.
Okay. More important question. Don't these things have goddamn Hyper Fang? How in the
Yeah.
hell is that strong enough to stop a Hyper Fang?
I guess they don't use moves all that often.
I guess.
Let's see the photos.
Same photos. He's just kind of following us around.
Yeah. Pelipper.
Pelipper! Something's wrong with this Pelipper.
Pelipper. Cleveland purr. It says it's a carrier.
Yep, it's a postman. Postman Pelipper has flown in from the Mystery Dungeon world to deliver your mail.
It takes letters in its mouth and delivers them to the ship.
All the way up there? Seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm impressed it doesn't just swallow the leathers. Hey, Pelipper. I was in Finding Nemo.
What am I doing? I'm waiting for the notice to come in. See, I'm in charge of communication between the container ships and the dock crew. Once we got the goods ready, I send the notice to the ship staff. What do you mean send? Don't you just shout out, or is there some sort of signal? Oh, we use Pelipper. We put the notice in its beak and have it fly up to the ship. So you're looking for this warehouse? Sorry, I can't help you there. All the warehouses pretty much look the same. I see. Well, thank you anyway. It's just such a huge place. Each of the areas deals with different goods, too. I think areas A and B dealt with machinery, mostly. Got it, thank you.
This is where they store machinery.
Cool. Come on, go back to talking to him. Want to know if I recognize these people? Yeah, if you know even one of them. I think I've seen this pair somewhere. Really? Tell us anything you remember. Let's see, it's about 2 months ago. They were unloading a machine from a ship. A machine? What kind of machine? I don't remember what it looked like, but it must have been expensive. The scrawny guy in the photo kept nagging the carriers to not damage it.
What in the world did Keith bring in? I bet it's something to do with ore.
So it sounds like they're in a machine area because they did have a machine.
Yes.
Oh, here's some champs. Really great at physical labor.
Oh, these are just physical labor.
Chub. Chub.
You don't work. You only have fun. Oh, I get it. You work as a carrier.
Shut up.
Not so much work, but more of a hobby. Well, I guess that's good.
No, come back. We can't talk to you if you're out of bounds.
Baby, come back.
Well, that one's gone. It's gone and died. Hey, you, it's dangerous right here. We're loading the containers right now. Try not to get in our way, okay? Want to know which warehouse it is? You need more to go on the photo. Might help to figure out what kind of goods are stored there. Sorry, thanks for the advice.
Seems like a photo is enough to get a lead.
Each area has handled slightly different goods. I think areas A and C dealt with food. Thank you.
Well, it looks like these warehouse areas store food.
So it might be B.
Yeah. Hey, I know this blonde guy. Can you tell us more about him? He drops by pretty often to load up goods. You know where he comes from? I think either A or B. Why do you think so? Oh, it's because it always comes from the south. The southern road connects to areas A and B. Seems good. Okay. think that is all the information they're gonna give us.
Well, Tim, it sounds like the man in the photo with Keith has something to do with the warehouse after all.
Yeah, I wonder who he could be. We were told he comes up here... Yeah, we were told he comes up here often to load up the containers.
That's right. If we can figure out what's in the containers he deals with, we might be able to narrow down where the warehouse is.
Good idea. Let's give it a try.
Alright. Now let's look into those containers.
Which goods is the man handling?
I'll tell you what he's not handling, Pokemon
It
cards.
seems as though the man in the photo shows up around here a lot. Let's go gather testimony.
We already gathered the testimony.
Not enough. You need to know what goods he deals with. Well, I can tell you he always uses blue containers. Don't know what's in them, though. Thank you very much. Don't mention it. Hey, you know about the Machamp would know more than I do. They were staring at him a while last time he dropped by. Must be his muscles. Well, luckily, I have someone who can do that. If they will get out of the damn container...
I think you have to wait for them to stop loading.
There it is.
Do you know anything about the containers this guy deals with?
Jump.
He was speaking to one of the Machamp you work with. Thanks for the info.
So,
So the
this
other one.
guy. Fuck you. I'll wait for the other one. Jump.
Hey there, I take it you work here too.
Jump.
You enjoy every minute of it, eh?
It's definitely got a lot of energy.
Yeah, very dedicated. Sorry to bug you while you're working. We're trying to find out about what this guy deals with.
Jump.
He asked you to carry some of his containers, really?
Jump.
You wouldn't forget a person with such wonderful muscles. Well, what kind of luggage did he have you carry?
Jump.
It smelled really bad.
Jump.
Oh, you got too excited and accidentally dropped the container, huh?
He's getting excited about seeing the guy's muscles.
And it contains,
Contents.
and its contents went everywhere. Made the whole area stink. And you got scolded by the guy too, huh?
Sounds like you had a rough time. Wonder where the contents were. Or what the contents were. Okay. Backtrack and talk to people again.
Caliper?
No. Want to know more about the container the man in the photos dealing with? We only saw it once, so I can't say much. Anything about the goods handled in the area in general would also be helpful. Oh, I know a bit about that. It's sorted by color. The blue containers have a... You know, I can't remember. Let me check with the guys on the ship. Hey, Pelipper.
Caliper?
Alright. Could you fly over there with this letter?
Caliper.
It really does make you wait until the Pelipper comes back.
Caliper? Bella.
He clearly didn't write anything down, but
Bella.
whatever. Welcome back, Pelipper. I see you brought the response with you, too.
Pelipper.
Great, thanks, Pelipper. Okay, we got the answer right here. The blue containers are for food, the red ones are for oil, and the green ones are for machinery. Thank you very much for everything. It was a huge help.
The letter was all slimy with drool. Is this how they always communicate?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna ask Pelipper.
Well, what for? It's just a letter carrier. What's he gonna say?
Pelipper. No, we don't mean the letters you carry. If you don't know, that's cool.
That's what I thought. Knows jack shit. I'm also not gonna really ask Rattata because I don't think that he's gonna know much either.
So, you're trying out a new approach. New approaches, like I said. What's your new method? Rattata! If you fail, you'll try a different rope. Rattata! Yeah, that's good. Hang in there, you'll succeed eventually if you don't give up. You sure sniff around the containers a lot. Something about them interests you? Rattata! Oh, the blue container has a really strong smell, so you're checking the other containers to see if any of them smell too. Does it smell that good? Rata, rata, rata. Oh, it's not like that. It's really strong, but it grows on you, huh? Rata. Wow, the blue containers must really stink.
The blue containers suck. Oh, you don't want me to talk to this guy? Of course we
We've
got it.
gathered some information. Open up your case notes and let's talk about it.
Yep, not allowed to actually.
Wow, we didn't talk to everybody.
I'm wondering what kind of stuff this man works with. Is there any testimony about that?
No.
Well, let's see. We've got the goods the man are handling are very stinky. The blue container gives off a powerful odor.
It's the only three.
Blue is food.
What stuff is that man working with? We were told that whatever it is the man deals with is very smelly. Also, it's the blue containers that smell. From that, we can conclude the man in question is dealing with the blue containers. The blue containers held food.
Or what their claim is.
So they're not machinery.
What's it? I think this one actually you, but whatever.
Yeah, what's up? We want to know about the different areas. I don't know much about Area A, but areas B and C are storage areas for oil. I'm in charge of unloading the oil tankers, so I go to those areas all the time.
I see. Thank you for the info.
Don't think I've seen any of these people before. Sorry to be
Not be more help.
Sorry to not be more help.
Oh no, thanks for having a look.
The container the man's dealing with in the photo doesn't ring any bells.
You know, if you know anything about the goods around here in general, please help us.
Well, I do see Ratata sniffing around containers that are lying around. I wonder what's that all about.
Strange. Well, thank you. Well, we already know about that.
Number choke?
I suppose I can, but I can't imagine he has much information either.
Marjorie.
But we'll try.
You're too busy with your own containers and don't notice anything else, right? Oh, but what kind of containers do you carry?
Much.
They're square, you don't say.
Macho.
They're super hairy and perfect for training. Oh, and you think I'd enjoy carrying them too? Nah, I'm good. What color are the containers?
Mark.
They're red, huh? Well, thanks.
Heavy red containers.
See, there's some importance.
Okay, well, we have talked to literally everyone. Even though it's not prompting me.
Regarding the warehouses, let's look at what we know. Which testimonies will help us?
I don't know why didn't it put the oil on here?
Yeah, I didn't put oil.
Yeah, hold on. Like, for every other one, it's put on the map.
You
but,
never
like,
get bored looking
okay.
at cool machines like this one. Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah, for all the other ones, it put on the map that, like, B and C are storage areas for oil. Yeah, it's just not adding that to the list for some reason.
They didn't add oil for some fucking reason.
Let me just click on every single person again. I'll even click on... Of course, suddenly, Pikachu has something to say.
It's about time to open your case notes and think about this.
You know, I goddamn tried, but you're not putting oil on the damn map.
Regarding the warehouses, let's look at what we know. Which testimonies will help us?
Red containers contain oil. Blue containers contain food. Green containers contain machinery. Goods the man was handling was food. Blue containers contain food.
Now let's think. Which area is it that has the warehouse we see in the photo?
Right there.
I know where it is. The only warehouse area that stores food and is accessible from the southern path is Area A. Okay, let's head there now.
Also, the game explicitly said that he had machinery.
Yeah.
So, that should also just imply that.
Now,
Of food and
it's time to
machinery.
get moving, huh?
Although,
So no more
probably the
dawdling.
ones that handle just food also have machines. I'm assuming they mean handles machinery as in, like, stores machinery. Based on the photos left by my father, we headed to the warehouse area.
Yeah, this looks like the warehouse in the photo.
Uh-huh. Look at all that security. Something fishy's going on.
We've got to get in somehow.
Oh, check that out.
You mean the window? It's open, but how are we gonna get to it?
Selgor! Says it's doable.
Huh?
We can do it, Tim. Together.
Huh? What? All right.
Pikachu, you could stand to eat less cookies.
We can do this,
And maybe
partner.
drink less
I'm the
coffee.
brains
Never tell me
and
to
you
drink
are
less
the
coffee.
What?
Wait, what's that sound? Tim, let's go.
Quick down a bit time.
Yep.
We'll use this truck as cover and sneak in. Now!
We did it.
Of course we did. With teamwork, we can make the impossible possible.
So what do we do now?
Stay hidden and keep moving.
That's very valuable cargo. Don't damage it.
Metro. Good. Now we need to jump over there.
This is harder than I thought. When did you get
I
this
remember
heavy,
messing
Pikachu?
this part up, but apparently everybody
It should be
messes this
easy.
one up.
Movies
Yeah.
always have scenes
Yeah.
like this.
How does no one see
This is
this?
a movie, you know.
Yeah. Like Matang. Well, okay.
See?
Selgor! Matang, can you get Tim off of me?
Okay, it's pretty good.
Hey, what was that?
Selgor!
Over there?
Nice, a Seldor.
Finger's too cold.
Yeah, my left hand keeps getting really stiff at night because of how cold it is.
It's not super stiff at the moment, but it's a little bit stiff. Yeah, it's... Whew, boy.
Oh, that was hard. You know, you did a good job. Selgor.
Oh, come on. I was the one doing all of the work.
Oh, please.
Yes, yes, honey. We'll get you a nice, drink when we get home. Phew. Well, we managed to get in.
Yeah, now let's have a look around quietly, though.
Search the interior of the warehouse quietly.
We are at time.
Yes, we are. So, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. We will come back next time and continue on in more Detective Pikachu. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome. And there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.